Have you heard about the worst of the worst? I am one of them. Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. I am Mansour al-Daifi, former Guantánamo prisoner. You can call me 441 or the worst of the worst. I spent around 15 years in Guantánamo and released without trial or charges. Today, I will be talking about the new Guantánamo that finally has arrived on the United States soil. Alligator Alcatraz. We all watched early this month when Trump, the Secretary of Homeland Security, and the Governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, celebrated the opening of the concentration camp Alligator Alcatraz, targeting migrants, residents, students, and anyone who's not in their good book. Just for today. Tomorrow, they will be targeting U.S. citizens. They will be arrested, they will be stripped of their citizenship, and they will be tortured. Just mark my words. For years, I have been warning Americans about that one day Guantánamo will be built on the United States soil. And it did. And the man who modeled the Alligator Alcatraz after Guantánamo is Ron DeSantis. I first met Ron DeSantis in 2006. He was part of the camp administration team. His team was providing legal advice for the camp administration in a way how they treat prisoners. So 2006 was one of the worst years. Ron DeSantis himself watched me being tortured and force-fed. And in 2018, he admitted that he provides some legal advice for the camp administration how to combat hunger strike, and he actually gave them the advice to use the force feeding as a way of torture to stop the hunger strike. And he was himself being there while we are being tortured and force fed.
Legal advisor
for those that were doing
the things that would happen is the thing you notice the day you get down there is for these detainees, the jihad was still ongoing. The commander wants to know, well, how do I combat this? So one of the jobs of the legal advisor would be like, hey, you actually can force feed. Here's what you can do. Here's kind of the rules of that.
I wrote an article on Al Jazeera in 2023, warning Americans about that man. In 2007, Ron DeSantis was deployed to Iraq and served as legal advisor for SEALs Team 1 in Fallujah. And we all know what happened in Fallujah. Blood spilled, field execution, and war crime were committed there. From 2013 until 2018, he was in the Congress. While he was in the Congress, he was the leading and the main voice against the closure of Guantánamo. He defended the torture and the abuse of Guantánamo prisoners. Also, I mentioned to forget that 3 prisoners died in Guantánamo under the torture and abuse. Early this year, Trump signed an executive order to deport migrants to Guantánamo, and he did. The Secretary of Homeland Security, the new ICE forces deployed hundreds of prisoners, of migrants to Guantánamo, and they found it very expensive. So the genius came to play, which is Ron DeSantis. He built Alligator Alcatraz for $150 million because he already know Guantánamo. So he modeled Alligator Alcatraz after Guantánamo. And there are a lot of reports about how migrants were held, being treated, no legal due process, no food. And tomorrow they will be targeting U.S. citizen, American citizen. If you are not white, be ready. So today I'm calling on you all to join the campaign to demand the closure of Guantánamo and stopping the torture, to demand the closure of Alligator Alcatraz, and to hold Ron DeSantis accountable for committing this crime. I will be recording more videos about Ron DeSantis and my interaction with him. Stay tuned, and Assalamu alaikum.